Do you want to start off strong on Madden 22? Well, if so, head on over to easymutt.com for safe, fast, and cheap Madden 22 coins. They also do coin giveaways over on their Twitter at easymutt1, so go check it out. You could win some coins. And also use code TNICK for 5% off of your order. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're back with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. I didn't get to upload for a couple days because I went to record one night. And my adapter that I used to connect my controller to my PC just was broken. So I got a cord. From Target yesterday in between the football games. But we're back today, back in full effect. Hopefully the cord doesn't become loose in the controller. I don't think it will. Last time I did that, it lasted a while. So we'll see what happens. But we're back today. And if you guys somehow didn't see the title, we're here with Team of the Week predictions. Week 1 is in the books. We had a bunch of good performances. There's a bunch of players I think could get upgrades, but I narrowed it down to the people who I really think are going to get upgrades, or just like big upgrades compared to what cards I already have in the game. Okay, so we're gonna hop right into it. Make sure I hit that like button on the video. It helps out a lot. But let's go. Let's get into it. I got the list right in front of me. Okay, so starting it off, you guys all know who the guaranteed player is. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. We're gonna go Chandler Jones. Okay, Chandler Jones, dude, had 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. He was the whole Cardinals defense as they routed the Titans. And as you guys can see, his power up is going up in price. So if you guys want to invest in him, it looks like he already went up. But, you know, if you think a player's going to have a big game like this, you could invest in some of their power ups. If they have a nice game, it's going to fly. So Chandler Jones, he's for sure getting the hero or the LTD. It depends what they're doing this year. I don't know if they're going to do the past player LTD or if they're going to do like this week's hero LTD, which they don't usually do that. So I don't think that they're going to do it based on this week 1 performance. But if they do, I could see Chandler Jones either getting that LTD or the hero guaranteed. 100% getting the hero if they don't give him the LTD, if they do it that way this year. I don't know what they're doing this year with it. They did pass players in the past, stuff like that. Not too sure what they're going to do, but Chandler Jones, the best performance of week 1. I don't care what anyone says. He gets the best team of the week card this week. And then next up on the list, I have Isaiah Simmons. Okay, so we're going to go check out what kind of cards he has in the game already. I'm not really sure what they are. Okay, so Isaiah Simmons, he's a 76 gold. So I definitely could see them handing Isaiah Simmons an 86 or an 87 overall card right here. His stat line for the game, 8 tackles, he had a pick and 2 pass defenses. He had a really rough rookie year, so I could definitely see him getting an upgrade right off the bat because EA loves to give the nasty Isaiah Simmons cards out, so I definitely could see him getting a good card this year because obviously he's one of the favorite users in the game. He finally had a good game, so EA could jump right on that, give him an upgrade. I see them giving him like an 86 to 87 overall player. Next up, we have someone coming off the edge. There's 2 players here that I think they're going to give it to either or. I don't think they'll give it to both of them. I think TJ Watt is either going to get a +1. He had 2 sacks and a forced fumble. He got his big payday, but looks like his power-up's going up, so it looks like people think that he's going to get an upgrade. So he would get pushed to 86 to 80 or 87 to 88 overall. No, actually technically it'd be 88 to 89 if you have it powered up. So I think TJ Watt either gets a +1 here or Mr. Von Miller. He's coming back off an injury. Did not play last year. He looks explosive. He looks fast. EA loves giving their Von Miller and Khalil Mack upgrades. But I think Von gets one. I think they're gonna give the edge to Von over TJ Watt. I think Von gets it. He had 2 sacks. He had like 3 tackles. He had a little bit worse of a game than TJ did, but I think he does get the +1. Jumps up to a 91 overall. One of the fastest players coming off the edge in the game. I think that EA is gonna make that move right there. Okay, and then another one that we could look at. It happens pretty early in the year, every single year. The Tyreek Hill, where's his power up? It's only going for 15k. I probably could snag that and hope he gets a +1 speed, but I'm not gonna risk that. I think Tyreek Hill, he had 200 yards, bro. He had 200 yards. I think they got to give him an upgrade here. I think they just have to. The Browns, there was just no stopping him. He went absolutely insane. He's going to get a +1 this week. He's going to get a +1. You cannot have Tyreek Hill go off for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, 2 or 3 touchdowns, whatever he had, and not give him a +1. I think Tyreek gets an upgrade this week. And then here we go. I think Antonio Brown's getting an upgrade. Here we go. We're going to go Antonio Brown. I'm pretty sure he has a 79 overall. AB balled out. He's gonna get like an 85 overall. They're gonna jump him straight up to 85 this year. And then here we go. I was going to say it's either going to be AB or Godwin, but I think they're definitely going to go towards Godwin. And I think Dak Prescott also is going to get an upgrade. Came back, had a couple touchdowns, 400 plus yards in his debut. He deserves better than an 81 overall. I think EA throws him that. They got to respect Dak. He looks like Dak from last year. Doesn't look like he got injured at all. Didn't skip a beat. Fit right in. Looked awesome. I think the Dak gets an upgrade as well. And then here we go. These are kind of like those last couple that I said are kind of up in the air. I think AB gets it. I don't think they're going to give Dak it, but I think he deserves it. I think Kyler's going to get the upgrade over Dak at QB. Kyler just went off, dude. Kyler's a monster. He's an 80 overall. He deserves higher overall than that. I think they give him like an 85 maybe 88 if they're doing that week 1. I'm not sure what the overalls are going to be, but Kyler balled out. He deserves higher than an 80 overall. I think he gets an upgrade for sure. And then kind of getting into here, these are like the players that could get upgrades, but I don't believe will. They're like borderline deserving of them. DeAndre Hopkins had like 90 yards, couple catches, 2 touchdowns. He balled out. He could get a +1, like a low tier team of the week 80 overall that would give him the +1 if that's what they do this year. I think Hopkins could get it. I definitely could see that happening. We could go over here to Travis Kelce. Travis Kelce right here. Boom. 55K, or that's Jason. Never mind, the card I didn't load in, and the only Travis is extremely expensive. But Travis Kelce absolutely went off. Torched the Browns, couldn't cover him, bro. Really annoying to watch. But you know what? It's all good. Kelsey's a monster. One of the best tight ends I've ever seen play. So I definitely could see him getting an upgrade. And then here is some of the players that I think could get like a sneaky +1. Okay, so David Najoku, he had a couple catches for like 80 yards. They got a team builder in the game for him already. It's pretty high speed. I could definitely see EA sneaking in a +1 for David Najoku this week, giving him that +1, getting him closer to rivaling the Waller that's in the game, the Kyle Pitts. EA loves putting in those fast tight ends, the fast budget tight ends. So I could definitely see them giving David Njoku a +1 this week because he had a really nice game against the Chiefs. I'm not the biggest David Njoku fan. I don't really like his hands, and I've never really liked his attitude about Cleveland. But this year, he seems like he wants to be here. His hands look a lot better, so I'm all on board. He keeps playing like that. And then here's the long shots that I think EA could give like some very low overall players to. So here we go. We got Van Jefferson. Is it going to show his name if I don't do this? Okay, so maybe he doesn't even have a card in the game. Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, he definitely, right? Hold on. Let's see. Can we find a Van Jefferson card? Jefferson. He had a nice game last night with the Rams. I definitely could see him getting like a little sneaky upgrade. I don't see Van Jefferson even having a card, so he might get added into the game. But I mean, it's on PC, so he probably does have a card, just not on the auction house. But I could see Van Jefferson getting an upgrade. Another player that I could see like low profile that they just hand a little upgrade is David Long. They usually like to find a corner that's not very well known or someone who gets an interception in a primetime game or something. Throw them a little team of the week upgrade. So I could see David Long getting an upgrade. They even, you know what? They could even throw Justin Fields in there. I don't think they're going to do it and give him a +1, but you know, he got in there for that rushing touchdown. But yeah, I also could see an Elijah Mitchell. That's someone else that I forgot about. You know how EA loves to give those players who fill in for injury and have a big game. They love to give them cards. I could definitely see he's not even in the game. Well, and I'm not even on the auction house. I'm not going to say he's not in the game because I bet he is. But Elijah Mitchell, I could see this man getting a card. He had like 100 yards, touchdown or 2, I think. And he filled in great for Mostert. Sermon was a healthy scratch, so I don't know if it's Mitchell's backfield now with no Sermon, but I mean, there's my team of the week predictions for NFL week 1. They're probably going to tease the players tonight, so I don't think there's going to be any Monday night players unless someone like absolutely like breaks like a single game record and EA emergency adds them in. So that's my plans for that. If you could take everything with a grain of salt that I said. That's my predictions. You could invest in some of these players, but don't come back to me and say EA didn't put these players in. It's a predictions video. If you guys want to take a risk and you see what I'm thinking for the cards, you want to try to make some coins off it, invest in some of the power-ups, and hopefully I hit some of them. I hope I hit at least a couple, because that would be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. But you know what? It's whatever. My first Team of the Week predictions video. I want to start doing more stuff like this because it's pretty fun. It is really fun. But I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, sub the channel if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching.